Hi, welcome. Glad you guys can make it. I was curious. Have you ever wondered, maybe if you're drawn to this channel, maybe you're like me. Have you ever wondered the whole deal about the apprentice when the uh, pupil is ready, the master will show up or the teacher will show up? I forget the exact lines, but it's really interesting because I felt that way for a long time watching movies growing up. As a kid, I always felt like I was different, like I was meant to help others. I was meant to live a glorious life. Not like, I mean, money, riches, who doesn't want that, you know? But in all honesty, like, just the feeling like I was meant to do something more, like I was meant to do greatness in this world. For the longest time, I thought it was all about, like, well, when I'm ready, the teacher will show, the master will show. And so I tried to prepare myself and live life and look and look and look and look for something outside of me. So I realized later that I'd had enough. Like I went from 18 to 28 and I just went through the motions of life, and life was good. It was a struggle, but it was good. It was like I was always having just enough. And I just knew I had to make a change. So I tried doing some stuff online. I'm like, I know this is back in, let's see, 18, back in 08 or 9. Sorry, I was 28. It was back in 08. So in 08, I really, the internet was there, people making money online, but still a lot of people are like, oh, you can make money online, but I just don't know. Like, there's all these schemes and stuff. I don't know what's real back then. So I didn't want to take away from my family. I didn't want to, like, invest money that I could have used for my family or for things for my family. So for about a year, I tried to learn internet marketing. I learned about list building. I learned about all that stuff, and it was very helpful and beneficial. But I never quite built a business out of it, and it was frustrating. I'm like, I'm learning how to code. I taught myself how to build websites and whatnot. And supposedly there's people out here making all this money and they don't have much technical skills, but it's because they figured something out. They hired people to do the technical stuff. Anyways, so I was like, I don't know what to do. I was getting burnt out, but I didn't want to go back to gaming 30, 40 hours a week, which, was amazing, great friends, lots of community, but it just did not help me in my daily life, besides happiness, part of it, of course. So I kind of went and I was like, I've got to do something else. And I was like, well, if I'm going to change into this person that has money and works from home and supports his family and has money for vacations and stuff like that and is able to help out others and, you know, invest and donate, then I'm going to be a different person. Well, if I'm going to be a different person, maybe I can make some of those changes right now so that I'm more ready. And as I learned to do that, and then I went, still working for a living, and then to get sucked into that, and then some time passes by, and then back to spirituality and bouncing in and out, trying to get things figured out. And then work can be exhausting, and it's so hard to be spiritual. And working a 9 to 5, that's stressing you out, taxing your body. So I realized, though, after I got laid off and I had the time to really reflect and think about the things, that there is no master out there for me. I've had several masters. I've had several people. I followed Tony Robbins. I followed Hans King. I followed, Think and Grow Rich. A lot of people, that's the book, but I mean, a lot of people also from The Secret, Bob Proctor, Joe Vitale. All these people I would follow until I felt like I was not burnt out, but like, okay, what's next? And so I come to realize here recently that I am my own master, like my higher self. That's my teacher. My pursuit of knowledge and understanding and spirituality, that is my master. I'm not meant to find one master and study under it. And a lot of people I think are like that. A lot of people would benefit from realizing that you are your own master. Therefore, you just listen to your inner guidance and what you're drawn to until that no longer you're passionate about. And then, of course, as Bashar says, follow your passion, like for what you're going to do for a living, your purpose, your being. I guess not what you're going to do for a living, but it can be. So for me though, to have, wish I would realize that back then, but to realize now that these people that I follow, I'm not idolizing them. I'm learning from them and going on to the next. That I am my own master. That, and it's really, as they say, you're not learning things, you're remembering things. So if you're remembering things, you already know them. So it's just a really interesting tidbit that I wanted to put out there about being your own master. I know this video is shorter than normal ones, but I just wanted to put that out there with just an idea that I had, a thought that I had. And I'm going to try to do maybe some shorter videos like this and then maybe some longer ones. I'm talking a little faster, my apologies. I know usually I talk a lot more slower and drawn out, but this was just something that kind of energized me, the thought, and I was like, I'm going to put this down here. So anyways, I'm going to try to do much more videos, like maybe even one every day. I don't want to commit to that 100% because I don't know if I can, but I will do my best to put out a video a day from the future going forward. So if this video helped you at all, any ideas, any thoughts, anything you want to share, comments below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support and your time. Paying attention is the most valuable thing we have nowadays, is the attention that we pay towards things. So thank you very much for spending time with me. Have a great day.